Hey, it's Kaylin. I am back with a short review on The Hangman's Daughter. And this is a book that I buddy read with my boyfriend. And it is interesting because it's not really a book that I would normally pick up. It's kind of, I guess you'd consider historical fiction. It is takes place in the 1600s and it involves witches and spells and things like that. And obviously, there's a hangman involved. The story is basically a small town in Germany. Some children start dying in the town, and a woman is arrested for the murders, and she's the local midwife. And the thing about midwives is like sometimes they're suspected of witchcraft due to the different remedies and kind of potions type of things that they use for healing and for their um, treatments of women. So if there is any suspicion about witchcraft, it would usually fall on the midwives in the town. So in this case, a midwife is arrested. Children keep on dying, and that's not really a spoiler. It happens early in the book. And the hangman, his daughter, and the local physician's son in the town become suspicious, and they know obviously that the woman is probably has nothing to do with it because she's in prison at this time, and they become involved trying to solve this mystery about who murdered these children. And the children, they were found with witch symbols on their bodies, so that's the reason that they suspect the midwife of witchcraft is because of these symbols. And actually, the symbols right here, it's actually the female symbol, or what we know as the symbol for female. Anyway, it's this whole suspicion in the town with the town council and the citizens trying to figure out who did this. And there's a rush to try and convict this woman. And anyway, the book is about 435 pages. It took me a while to get through as I am a bit of a slow reader. But it was well crafted. It was basically well paced. There were some times it got a little bit, I thought, dragged down a little bit with detail. But for the most part, it had really good character development in it. The hangman, the title character, he's a very interesting character. He's kind of a think for himself type of person. Kind of doesn't play by the rules. And the Simon, who is the physician's son, becomes kind of his partner in trying to solve this mystery. So a couple of things I liked about it was obviously like the character development, like I mentioned, the crafting of the story. It kind of gives you little breadcrumbs along the way, and hints as to who might have, committed these murders. And but you never really know. It kind of keeps you guessing what's going to happen, and in the reveal at the end is pretty satisfying. It's not exactly what I expected, um, but it wasn't something that you could never like completely not figure out, because some books will do that. They kind of give you a surprise ending that like you wouldn't have seen like a million miles away. So anyway, that was what I liked about it. Like I said, it got a little bogged down in details, which made reading for me a bit slow. This is just not a genre I would normally pick up, but it was good that I did because that's sort of the point of the buddy read, was to kind of pick up books that I wouldn't normally read and trying to experience a different setting, a different time period. I tend to read books that are set in the current, my time. So this was kind of a different experience. This is part of a series of books. I think there's 6 books in total. I don't know if I'll go on to the next books. possibly. It's not completely out of the question, but I'm not like raring to pick up the next books or anything. So um, I would say overall, it was a solid read. I would recommend it to anyone who likes historical fiction, kind of an adventure story, good mystery. Again, not knowing if I would pick up the rest of the series, but a good solid book on its own as well. So that's about it. I am going to put up another video probably of a couple of books that I recently read that I really liked. And they're ones that I don't really hear about talked about very often. So if you're interested, just stay tuned for those, and I'll probably have those up maybe this week or next. So that is it about the Hangman's Daughter. If you have read this book or are interested in reading it, leave a comment below. Or if you know any books like it that I might be interested in. Again, this is not normally my genre, but open to trying new things. So, anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching and have a great day. I will see you in my next video. Thanks.